Josh Green here, Tungsten Tales with Joe Murnan here in Wigan. Joe, first of all, just tell me how much you enjoying playing your darts at the moment.
Well, everything's like a breath of fresh air at the minute. I'm enjoying everything again. I was going through turmoil for like 18 months, but now everything's great and I'm happy back on horse basically.
And tonight, obviously, we've got 4 top players in an exhibition in Wigan, not too far from where you're based, so good to get out in your local.
Yeah, it's always good for playing your local crowd, and I love it. All my family will be here, and friends, and it's been good.
Just talk to me about what you've been doing on the darts scene this year. How has it gone in 2019?
Well, it's all been about rebuilding really, and start of the season, I started off okay, and then I had a blip where I weren't playing too well, but I finished quite strongly, so I'm looking forward to World Qualifiers. Obviously Grand Slam qualifiers coming up on Monday as well, so it's going to be good.
I was going to mention the Grand Slam qualifiers. You came through last year to compete in the Grand Slam, and a qualifier you've done very well in recent years.
Well, I did it a year before as well, so I'm going for hat-trick now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I reckon I'll do well.
Is the Grand Slam a tournament you particularly like? Obviously, it's a very short format in the first round, but if you do get through that, it's a longer first attempt.
Yeah, what bothers me is I've never played. When I qualified last year, I weren't playing well. I just got through, and the year before I weren't playing well and I got through. This is the time when I'm going through turmoil. I'd love to get through this year because I'm playing well again, so I'd probably cause some damage.
Yeah. Just talk to me a little bit about the Challenge Tour as well, because there's a hell of a lot of players on there that are not far off Tour cards and Pro Tour standard. Well, a lot of players that have played on the Pro Tour. So what's the standard like, and how competitive is it on the Challenge Tour now?
Well, it is competitive, but it's all about when you get to that Q school and having bottle for to get through, and it is. It's all over 4 days, I personally don't think it's right how they do it. I personally think the Tours cards should be done over the Challenge Tour. Basically, I think, the rankings for your Challenge Tour should depend on your Tour cards the year after. I don't think a Q school should be done.
What do you think is tougher then, a full year of Challenge Tour or just 4 brutal days of Q school?
I think the Q school's tougher because obviously it's all on 4 days where you're gonna get the end result of the Challenge Tour where you're gonna get the best players of that year who are gonna go into the PDC Pro Tour, and I think that's how it should be done.
And I guess, as you say, with the Challenge Tour, there's so many players of a top standard. There's at least 32 players that could go on and get a tour card from the Challenge Tour.
Yeah, and that's honestly that's how it should be done. They're all great players, but you can get a player what's off for 4 days. He's not playing his game, and then he'll play awesome for Challenge Tour. Maybe get his tour card, maybe not. But Q school. It shouldn't be done over 4 days. It should be the Challenge Tour what breeds who goes through.
And just moving on to your goals for the rest of the year, obviously there's a few tournaments coming up, and there's the Worlds at the end of the year, which you might have a chance to get into. What are your plans for the next few months?
Well, obviously I want to qualify for Grand Slam and I want to qualify for Worlds, but so does everyone else. I know I can beat everyone on my day and they can beat me, but I'll be going for it. But I think my thing for next season is I'm just going to aim to get it match play. I'm not at a bad end of the season, so I'll be attacking for the match play next season.
Thank you very much, Joe.
No worries. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much.